it is Senator Dan Gelber. And he has been a friend of education more times than I can count. His commitment to our public schools and our public school employees has never wavered. And his leadership, again, both in the House and in the Senate, has been essential to the future of creating strong public schools. Dan was elected to the Florida House of Representatives in 2000, where he served until his election to the Florida Senate in 2008. Dan has been one of the most significant voices in Florida, and he has helped keep the Democrats in line also, which is not an easy job to do. He has been there to help us protect the class size amendment, and he has offered many opportunities for the state to see the light and reform our school grading system. And in fact, I'd like to mention, Dan has 3 children enrolled in the Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Please welcome Senator Dan Gelber.
Let her speak.
Well, first of all, thank you, and I need to just ask, where are the UTT folks? Well, first of all, thank you, and I actually do have a request. This is my daughter, Hannah, who's supposed to be in school today. And I wanted one of my 3 children at Ada Merit Public School, to be here, because this is something that's very important to me. So please don't tell anybody in Dade County she's here. It's a field trip. I want to tell you why, because I am following 2 of the most committed people I've ever known in education. It's not easy always to stand up for public education, given the forces that are against it. And there are many forces against it in this state. But it's even harder when you are a Republican and the very powerful governor of your own party wants to take you out. And Senator Jones, and especially Senator Villalobos, who took one of the toughest election battles in Florida history and stood up strong after it did it. And I want to just salute both these men who are my I know a lot of people say I come from the school system and the school system family, and when I say school system, I don't mean just teachers. I mean bus drivers, I mean custodial workers, I mean cafeteria workers, I mean paraprofessionals, I mean all of the public school family. But I don't know that there's anybody who could ever stand up here and tell you how profoundly important public school has been to me, and I mean deeply profoundly. My mother, who passed away just a few years ago, was a 40-year veteran of the public schools in Dade County. And I think although she took great worth from her family, there is no question that the professional worth she had in her life, and when she passed away she was a very satisfied woman, came from being a public school teacher and giving that opportunity to children. So that was important to me. My sister Judy, who is a public school teacher now, years ago was a prosecutor, a federal prosecutor. She went through 2 horrible tragedies where she lost a husband and a son to brain tumors. And if you can just fathom what that would have meant, she actually found, I believe, salvation as a public school teacher just 4 or 5 years ago. And today she finds worth in her life because of the public school family and because of what it does. For me, I am utterly convinced that there is nothing in my life that I will ever achieve that is not the direct result of somebody from my public school experience. Somebody. And whatever that is, I know where I come from, and I come from you. And for me, the most important things in my life and my wife's life are our 3 children. And we could not imagine a better place for them to grow than in the public schools where they attend today. So when I talk about public education, I just don't simply view it as, and I accept this award, but I don't view it, I don't want your support, I don't want your help out of convenience, I don't want it to reward me for something. I want you to understand something. I got into public life because the most important thing I believe to me, to my family, and to this state is to have a very strong public school system. And I believe the greatest battles any of us can fight are against those forces that want to diminish your importance, that want to disrespect your students, and that want to destroy public education. And it is a battle I believe happens every single day, and I want to lead that battle every single day because there is nothing more important to fight for in the state of Florida than public education. Too long, but I am running for, I guess, higher office, but I want you to know something. I run for only one purpose. I run because I believe we need better days in our state. And I believe every challenge of our state, and I don't care what it is, healthcare, education, and all the things that are out there, all of those challenges, the roads lead to what you do. If you have better schools and funded schools and teachers that aren't constrained by a ridiculous accountability system, then you have a workforce that is more informed and more knowledge-based, and they make more money and they give more opportunities to their children, and they can afford to pay windstorm insurance rates. Every single challenge of our state begins with you, and I want you to know I'm here to support you because I love what you do. You are my family, and I will never leave your side. We are in this battle together. Thank you, and God bless you.